Hi, my name is Jenna Robertson and I work with CrossPointe Management Group. We are a professional property management company out of Tyler, Texas and serving the greater East Texas area. And today I'm going to be talking to you about who your perfect tenant is. And first, we're going to talk about communication. Communication is absolutely everything with your tenant. Are they providing you the correct contact information up front? Are they asking all of the right questions? Usually a couple of the questions that we like to get up front is, of course, them asking us how to pay rent. We do have an auto pay feature. So if you have some kind of electronic feature that you would like to offer your tenants, that's usually the easier route. Millennials like to have that option instead of having to mail a check or pay in cash. A perfect tenant is someone who does pay on time. It's beneficial for us and it's beneficial for you as an owner. So make sure you are setting up those terms in all of your leases so that there's never any question. Another great sign of a great tenant is someone who is maintaining your property. We are driving our properties all the time, and I highly suggest, if you are not doing this, to start doing it today. Whenever you see that your property is starting to go on the outside, it's usually a sign that the inside has already been let go. So you want to make sure that you're getting a tenant who cares about the property, who is going to follow the lease, who's going to be watering the yard. If there is an issue with the property, they're being very communicative with you, emailing you pictures, emailing you questions. You always want to stay in close communication with the tenant so that there are any maintenance requests that you are getting the jump on that. Another part of our screening process is we check for a certain income. And we have found that tenants who have been in a job longer than 2 to 3 years usually are the tenants who are going to be sticking around. They aren't jumping from job to job. So whenever you do have a tenant apply, make sure that you're checking their income history and talking to any previous landlords about their rent paying history. Pre-screening really is key to finding out just a little bit about who your tenant is before they actually take over the property. Is your tenant high maintenance? Whenever I say high maintenance, I just mean, is the tenant constantly calling you, emailing you with unnecessary items? There always needs to be the perfect balance between high maintenance and quiet. And we always say that a quiet tenant is a good tenant, but of course, holding hands and guiding tenants the right way is probably best on the front side. We always like to stay in close communication with tenants, but we don't like to smother them. We have found that if a tenant has questions or if a tenant has problems, they're going to come to us, but too much hand-holding can be detrimental to the relationship of the property manager and the tenant. If you have any questions about our specific qualification screening, just stay tuned for part 2, and that will be coming soon to you. Thanks.